Hello everybody, this is the Grub, and welcome back. We are continuing our little adventure here through the woods in Dungeon Siege. And, kill some monsters. See what adventure awaits ahead. And, sorry about the last episode being a little chatty, just a little first time on there. I'll tend to not talk too much, just let you sit back and watch it. If I have something important to say, I'll say it then. Other than that, just sit back and enjoy. Yep, got some armor. Gonna do a little exploring off the main path here, see if there's anything hidden. Leech life spell. Don't have enough magic learned, combat magic learned. And like I said, I don't really use magic all that often. I just don't care for it. I trust in the power of steel and physical things. Pop a health potion there. Sometimes these mobs do kind of just seem to appear out of nowhere. Yep, got level 1 in range skills. That means I'm a bowyer. So that just means my damage that I do with ranged weapons will increase a little bit. I'm not too far off from getting my melee up, but like I said, see how we do with it there. Oh, there we go. Melee skills up 1. And having those two up, 1-1, makes me a man-at-arms. It's kind of cheap. Box all the way back here in the middle of nowhere, guarded and all that, and there ain't nothing in it. Clearly we suck with melee weapons, and you can see how many times we missed there, right? even with the skill up, even with skill up, I think ranged is the way to go in this game. It's always been somewhat easier. Upgrade my bow. Yeah, we're coming up on a house. I'll let you have a few seconds to read this. Just pause it if you want to read more. Nothing big, it's just its version of a tutorial. Burlap. Psych armor. Yeah, same defense as that. Looks like what I'd wear if I was a mage, but I think I'm gonna go rangerish. Now I use melee weapons when they get real close up, but I think I'll stick with taking people out from a distance. Sneak attack. Transmute. I've never heard of that one. Let's see what transmute does. Ah. Would allow me a... Okay. Me work on my nature magic just to get that up. The only time I'll ever use magic is if I'm trying to get a specific item. Or be able to use a specific spell. Otherwise, I don't really use it. But that transmute, that seems helpful, especially in a situation like this where you don't have a whole lot of inventory space. I mean, as you can see, I'm already starting to fill up. Let's go ahead and read through this here. I'm gonna skim read it. You want to read it? Go ahead and pause it, and we'll go from there. Not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and just do a quick save. Seeing as there's only a couple of autosave spots, probably wouldn't be a bad idea just to save occasionally. So I want to at least get my nature magic up to 2. Let's quaff those health potions. As you can see, it's not doing a whole lot of damage. But this is the place to start using the magic, so you do want to level up. You know, the enemies aren't as tough, and there's not as many of them, so. Yeah, it's doing about 1 piece up, see? And that's why I should have paid more attention to my health than to what I was looking at there. I was trying to see how much damage that shock was doing. Turns out it's only 1 per hit. But it caused me to die. So, luckily we did just save right there, so don't have to go all the way back. And I'm not gonna hide deaths from y'all. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna lie. There's gonna probably be plenty of times I die. But I'm not gonna hide any of the deaths. You'll see it as I see it. Just need to keep my finger over the health button. I wish I had like a useful level 1 nature spell. You know, maybe like a healing spell that I could use occasionally and bring it up. That would be nice. No, I have Zap. I think this is like the equivalent of, you remember when you used to rub your feet on the floor when it was real cold outside? Yeah, you had those wool socks on. And then you'd walk up to like a metal door or to somebody and just touch them and zap them. I'm convinced this is what this is. Because it is doing hardly any damage. Maybe a tick at a time. Let's see here. H is health, M must be mana. B. And this lets me use up some of those health and mana pots I have too to help free up some room, so. Mega map. Oh, cave. Save. And then go explore this cave of wonder. Oh, that's a big bear. Alright, let's do it. You going down, bear? Gotta electrocute you. Okay, I'm not really gonna use that. If I sat there and zapped, it would take too goddamn long. We'll alternate it up. Yeah, I think Zap is doing like 0.5 damage a hit, if that. Come on, big bear. You gotta have like some epic loots or something. Oh, he did have some loots. Altan's leather. Let's see what Altan's leather is. Just click that. +5 to health and 10 defense. Alright, yeah. Let's definitely get that on. Arrange everything. Alright, yep. We got ourselves a little more defense. And our first blue. I don't know what the qualities for the game with blue is the high, the rares or what, but it's not white. Or as those of us in the game community like to say, it's not vendor trash. Okay, let's get this back up so I can. Because what this transmute will do is it'll help us in the long run when we have a full inventory and we gotta drop stuff anyway. It'll let us be able to actually transmute it into gold and get something for it. Better than getting nothing. And we're not too far off. We're good there. Okay, finally. There we go. Now I can just transmute stuff on the ground instead of having to pick it up and my inventory's full. And it makes me a cavalier. It's got a little bit of a light around it. Must be a special enemy. Top 25 gold, but also a common hammer. Let's see. Common hammer does more damage. Okay, so if I hold my mouse pointer over this and press C, guess what? I have this highlighted. There we go. Now see, that's 1 gold. May just be 1, but hey, it's 1 more than I would have got for leaving it. That's the way I like to think of it. Yeah, I mean, of any of the magics I use, probably nature magic is going to be the more useful one that I'd have. Alright, let's see what we got around here. gotta explore around, see what kind of goodies we can find. And not just goodies, you know, you never know. Might be helpful to try and kill as much as possible at this time. Some leather boots. Hey. They offer more defense than the ones I got now. Go ahead and drop off some things to be transmuted. Kind of open myself up a little space. Could be somebody inside there. Somebody inside.
I should have guessed you'd be cleaving your way to Stonebridge to find out what's got the Krug all stirred up. If you could spare a few minutes to help an old neighbour before you go, I've a favour to ask. When I realised the Krug were actually attacking us, I tried to get to the safety of my cellar, but they had a little welcome party waiting for me. If you need any supplies for the long trek to Stonebridge, and wouldn't mind clearing out the remaining Krug downstairs, you can help yourself to whatever you need from my stalls.
So this is like a mini quest. I can go do some basement clearing. One of the nice things about this is when you are in melee range, it does do some auto attacks, so you don't have to try and focus in too much on something. This must be a boss, or a mini boss, or something like that. Quest complete. More likely to get more for the leathers than I would be for the pitchforks. Secret room. pretty sure I won't get nothing for rags. I got 2 gold for rags from transmuting it. That means could have been worth maybe 3 or 4 then. I can't pick up that shield. Oh, that's how I can add some light. Okay. I already have that. Okay, I need to do some organization here. What can I get rid of? Well, first off, I can equip that. Probably get rid of that. That was the star one. Well, that's pretty crummy right there, so I can probably get rid of that. Yeah, both 1 gold, so they were pretty crummy stuff. Well, let's go back up.
My thanks for clearing out the Krug. If they're coming after farmers in our own homes, I don't doubt you'll battle many more on your journey to Stonebridge. You'd best be on your way. Watch out for yourself, and don't worry about me. I've enough supplies in the cellar to keep me going until this blows over.
Not after I got done taking everything. That wasn't already nailed down. Just kind of keep my eyes open for anything that looks interesting. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna stick to the trail for the rest of this until we get to wherever we're going here. I'll smash you with my mace. Just kind of looking side to side, see if there's anything off the trail that looks interesting. Yeah, you better run. See what I mentioned by stuff just seeming to come out of the forest at you? You can run, but you can't hide. That looks like another cave. Is it? It is. Alright. You know, I can't see it too well, but these Krugs, their faces almost look to be as if they are predators. Okay, I definitely want to get that brittle bow. Okay. It's not nearly as good as what I got. Put my health potion back. Alright, let's transmute the rest of this stuff here. And we haven't saved in a minute. Let's save again. That's something you're gonna see me do. I do kind of save from time to time here, just because I don't want to have to start all the way back over from the very beginning. That kind of sucks. Or don't want to have gone far, then end up having to start all over from the beginning again. What was that? Ah, nice. Our inventory is really full. Now, there are just pots. I don't need those right now. Pretty sure that's gonna be useless to me, so yeah. Beware the power of my bow. That was a nice little cave. Had some gloves. Use gloves. Yeah, looks like it automatically equipped them for me, which is good. Alright, so we have an armor rating of 25 now. Our range damage is 9 to 15. Melee 12 to 17. Not too bad, considering most things here are just starting to get into the double digits. Getting a little bit of frame rate issue here. I think that my frap's telling me it's probably about time to end the episode here. We'll do that. Let's just... no, working fine now. There's been something about that spot back there. What I want to try and do with each episode is try and get it to go until the next discernible change in area. You know, for example, right now, we're going through a forest. I want to try and keep that all looped together in just one episode. So, you know, whenever we get to the next obviously changed area, that's when the episode cut out, and go next one will start from there.
Damn
Let's see what this
fool
guy has to say.
Grubz. I knew they was none too bright, but today I seen everything. They torched this here bridge, and then set to driving a wagon caravan across while it was still a burning. Now the only way to Stonebridge is that a ways, and that means going through the old crypts to the road beyond. You ain't gonna catch me going that way.
Okay, looks like we're having frame rate issues again, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna call the video here. Thank you for joining, and hopefully we'll have this back up and running again here shortly. And we'll continue on through the forest here. Have a good